Many Jazz fans hate him, but it's hard not to respect him. Kobe Bryant providing Laker and basketball fans everywhere with one last hurrah this week, torching Utah for 60 points in the season finale. But then there are Kobe stories that most people don't see, stories of relationships forged along the way. Stories like this one.
Kobe around the corner inside the arc. You've got to be kidding me. 58, Lakers by 1.
Who saw it coming?
I think it was hard to not be in that moment.
Certainly not the Jazz.
I'll probably be in a few of those highlights for the rest of his life, so show my kids one day.
An epic sports fairy tale forcing both fans and skeptics alike to remember what Kobe wanted them to remember, when dominance was an everyday occurrence.
And a remarkable finish to a career for Kobe.
One guy who was watching Wednesday's game back home with bated breath was Preston Truman.
I was sitting here like a little kid, you know, just jumping up and down every time he scored. I was just like, wow, this is a cool way for him to go out.
Preston has a history with Bryant that extends back to his rookie year, back when high schoolers making the daring leap to the NBA was rare.
He wasn't playing it all really. I mean, he was just coming off the bench, you know, and he was bald-headed rookie.
Truman was a rookie himself, an 18-year-old that landed a gig to be a ball boy for the Jazz.
We were the same age, and so, you know, we kind of struck up a friendship.
And that meant talking about anything, pop culture, girls, basketball. Whenever the Lakers were in town, Truman was scheduled to work the visitors' locker room, and that meant chumming it up with Bryant.
You're kind of a gopher for the team, so you're getting them, you know, drinks, food, anything they need. He likes things set up a certain way, so I'd help him set up his locker.
Bryant has had both highs and lows over the years against Utah. Just 2 weeks prior to dropping 60, Kobe was a dreadful 1 for 11, scoring just 5 points in a 48-point Laker loss. And then there was the 97 Western Conference semifinals, where he couldn't draw iron, airballing 4 times in a playoff exit at the Delta Center.
It drove him crazy to lose, so I mean, he was ready right after the game. He was like, I want to go back and shoot. He was fighting the trainers to get back out there and start shooting.
The North Salt Lake resident was there by his side in that defining moment and paints an entirely different picture of what you often hear.
In the 97 playoffs when the Jazz beat the Lakers 4-1.
The bond deepened over shoes.
I didn't even ask him for them. He pointed down at him. He's like, I know you like shoes a lot. He's like, you want to take these home?
And with every visit, the gifts kept coming. It started with direct access to his personal cell phone, the number for his publicist. He would sign magazine covers, more shoes, and even provide tickets.
One time I was actually down in Anaheim at Disneyland with the family, and they happened to be playing, and so I just sent a text to the publicist, and yeah, shot right back. Like, yeah, Kobe said absolutely. He got me tickets like I'm row 8 in the Staples Center.
It soon got to the point where he was introducing family and friends.
I just remember him picking me up sometimes and calling me Little Mamba.
Preston's 11-year-old daughter, Avery, was just a baby when they met.
Hi, Kobe.
You are adorable. You know that? You are a princess.
All I really remember was just like always wanting to go back and just see him again and just like say hi.
Well, every time he'd come, he'd, you know, pick her up and take her in his arms and called her baby mama. You know, that was kind of his nickname for her.
Kobe's legacy wasn't always roses, and Preston says there were times where number 24 went dark and wasn't accessible.
He'd been through a lot, you know, with the whole Shaq feuding and then the rape case.
The storybook ending.
It was fun to see him go out that way, the way he wanted to.